and welcome back to the Geek and Bee. I am Bianca, the Bee in the Geek and Bee. And here on this channel, I always like to say, to celebrate your geekiness, there is nothing wrong with being weird, dorky, geeky at all, so you should not let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? So, this video is another Book of Shadows unboxing. So if you aren't aware, there's a Charmed subscription series, okay? And it's called the Book of Shadows, and this is how the packaging looks for every single box, which is beautiful. So I do have a couple. These are their social media and website information. So the website is thebookofshadows.com, and then here is their Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, okay? And if you ever get anything, you could hashtag I am a charmed one. But I went and got this is the third box in this series, and I was wondering about it. The first box I loved. It was great. And the second box I wasn't too crazy on. It was like a home and hearth, and it was just a couple things was nice, but other things was just like too basic. It was just like quotes, and there wasn't much design, and I like design. So I wasn't too big, so I was going to get this one, I was going to get one more, and then I was going to see if I was going to continue with the series, because one is like one of the first Charmed subscription boxes, period, and I do love Charmed, and you hardly can get anything for Charmed nowadays without really having to search, so I was really happy about it, and I do like subscription boxes, but it is a bit on the pricey side. I think for one box it's about $50 without, and then like an extra, I'll put the amount here, an extra something with tax, and that's if you just get by box, not if you get like the whole, all 6 boxes in one, which is like close to $200. You get 4 boxes a year. This is the third box, and it's themed Piper Halliwell. So looks like they're gonna do for each sister. So the first one is Piper. So I already went through the box, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna go and show you guys what's inside. I am pretty happy with this one. So let's get to it. So they give you this, I love what they're doing, this like purple everything, so you get these beautiful purple paper, which is the first time they've done this. The past boxes, they didn't put anything in it. This one's a lot lighter than the other ones, so that's probably why. The first thing they did was something I love, is this Quake pin. Look at that, which is amazing. It's of the logo, if you guys remember how it looks. I love it. Very surprised. I was really expecting like a P3 pin, not Quake, but I am happy because if you guys hopefully are aware, you should know if you've seen Charmed, Quake is where Piper worked originally. I think in like the very first episode, that's where she was auditioning to get a job at, and she ended up working there as a chef for a bit, then became a manager, and then eventually quit to open P3. That's the first item. Second item, which I kind of got a little bit snippet of what they do is on their Instagram, which is what I use to keep track of them, is they post spoilers sometimes. So the last box they posted 2, and they were nice. I'm like, next time I'm not gonna really look at spoilers because I don't want to take the joy out of finding out what's inside by looking at spoilers. So I saw a little bit of a snippet of this, but not truly what it is, and that's what kind of made me feel like I don't know if I want to keep it. Is it really, is the box gonna be good? But it's not bad. So this is a bookmark. It has the triquetra on the top, a little like teal maybe aquamarine rope on it, and it's wood. It's a wooden bookmark, which you don't really see as often. It says, "You are safe, you are loved, and you are wise," which is what Piper said to Wyatt when he was born, which is really, really cute. So that's the second item. Then we have the third item, and it is oven mittens. So I'll flip this. So you all know how they all kind of have their specialties in certain ways, and Phoebe has like the spells. She's good with creating spells in the beginning, and Piper was one because of her, especially with a cooking background, with doing potions. So they have these potion oven mittens. So it just has potion bottles on it. This is okay. Myself, I'm not too big on like home stuff. I'm not crazy. I don't like getting things for like the house, which is weird. Unless it's like a mug or something, I'm not too crazy with getting like home stuff for the house, but surprisingly enough, this item and the next one I'll show you, my sister actually really liked and asked me if she can keep, as well as a bookmark. I was like, hold up, please. Like, come on. But she really liked these. So I'm like, all right, we'll hang them up in the kitchen and we'll use these for sure. And the next item, so the next one is something else that has to do with her and her little, being a chef and another home item. And it is an apron. It's just a plain black apron with the straps. It has an adjustable right here, and it has 2 pockets here, and in beautiful lavender type writing with the triquetra, it says, "I'm not obsessing, I just want everything to be perfect, that's all." This one as well is something, I know at one point I was looking for aprons for the house, so whenever I cooked, I have something to like cover, and I did find one. I only used it for a little bit, and I don't use it anymore. But this is a pretty nice one. My sister really did like this one, and we probably could get like a nice hook and hang it up, so that way we have it. One thing is I just noticed is it has this one of the straps to tie it. It's a bit messed up here, which it's a little annoying, but hopefully it won't do too bad. Then they gave us a print, and it's just of Piper in like maybe the second season when her hair was longer, and she's sitting down on the floor in the attic with the Book of Shadows, which is a nice photo. It's definitely an old one, a bit nice. Me, I'm not too. I like it, but I don't know if I'm probably just picky. When I get images, I would like it to be art. Like the last book they gave us was a beautiful image created, and is of the Halliwell Manor, the front, and it was so pretty. I love it. I've been meaning to hang it up here, which once I get the chance to, I will. And I prefer those than a print image, even though it's something like I've never really seen this image. This is like obviously an old one. Even though she is the main subject in it, she's still kind of small compared to the rest, but it's not bad. I like art. So that's something I know I look forward to. So I'm going to show you the last few things. So if you aren't aware, and if you've seen from the past few videos, and I was excited the most about these as well, is they have this whole Halliwell Manor miniature set thing where they create sets and figures of people from Charmed. So they created another one. So last one I have is the attic. I have Book of Shadows on the stand and Kit the cat from before. Now they give us the kitchen. So you have the whole kitchen, which looks great. The only thing is that drives me nuts is there's like that island in between, in the middle, in front of the sink. And I know you can't really, if I understand why they didn't put it, because it would be like blocking the sink. You wouldn't really be able to see it. But it still kills me a bit, because I'm like, you have that in the middle, so it's kind of part of it, but it's blocking it. So we'll have to wait and see how that one goes. But either way, it's really nice. I'm excited. Now, I have my other one on my bookshelf, and I have other stuff, so I'm going to have to move things off the bookshelf to fit this one and put it all together. And then on top of that, they added 2 characters, and of course we have Piper herself from the first season, and then we have Leo Wyatt, which is great with his handyman belt on, the hammer, and everything like that, which is awesome. I'm super happy to add these to the collection. I can't wait to get like more characters for sure on that. And that's it. That was it. It was a decent amount. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, which is not bad. I've gotten the Loot Crate box for the Wizarding World one, and I stopped getting them, and then I recently got one for Crimes of Grindelwald, because I'm like, I really wanted some Fantastic Beasts. That one's a little disappointing, so I'm not going to bother making a video on. There was a couple items I like, but others I'm probably just going to use for like giveaways or something later on down the line. Which, speaking of giveaways, as soon I will be ending my Cursed Child Playbills giveaway. So if you guys want to enter in, check out that video. I'll leave the link below, and you guys can go and enter to win. So here we have is the pamphlet, like most description box, they have like a little paper to show you everything that's in it. So this one, they set up like the bay mirror, which I love, and they tell you the theme, which is Piper Halliwell, which is great. And then inside they show you all of the items and where they get them. And then also something that's new in the Ask Phoebe section, there's a pop quiz, which is cute, some favorite quotes from Piper, and then it shows the theme for next month, which I'll tell you guys, well, now. The theme for next month, which is going to be, well, the theme for the next box, not next month. The next box is going to be the July box, is going to be Phoebe Halliwell, of course. So I can't wait to see what they do with that one. Hopefully we get something like Balthazar or Cole, which they would have to, like, come on. We'll have to see how that one goes. I'm excited. So, inside we have the Piper Halliwell apron. This one was created by Fan Mail themselves, which is the company that provides the subscription boxes, as well as the Quake pin. They are the creators behind it, and also behind the potion pot holders. I call them oven mitts, pot holders, same thing. They also have values on the bottom of each. So before I continue, the apron will be 13. The pot holders are 20, which is a bit steep for some pot holders, truthfully, in my opinion. The Quake pin is 12. And then I believe as well, I'll leave the link below to the website. They have a shop where not only can you buy the box, but you can also, for certain items, you can actually buy them separately without having to actually buy the whole box to get it. So if you want anything from maybe the last two boxes, you could go there, check it out to see if there's anything you want to get without having to buy a whole box in order to get it, which is great. Alright, continuation. Then we have the portrait, which is a value at $8. It was printed. I'm not going to pronounce the name correctly, so I'm just going to stick the name here. Then we have the mahogany bookmark, which is created by Jupiter and Ivy Designs. Alright, they have a bunch of other things, which I will leave the website to Jupiter and Ivy Designs down below in case you guys want to check out to see any of their other items. They do laser engraved items, okay? So that's what this was, a laser engraved mahogany bookmark. That one was valued at $10. Then we have the Halliwell miniatures, which is also created by the same person who does all the rest, and I will leave the name below because I know I'm going to butcher their name, which I always feel so bad if I do. The whole thing, the background kitchen, is valued at $18, and each version of Leo and Piper each are valued at $12. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my cat and he's like digging his way into my comforter, and it's the most hilarious thing ever. And that's it. That's all the items. I'm not gonna lie, I did like the box. I was very iffy, very worried because the last one I did not like. The first one I loved. My favorite item from this box would probably be the Quake pin. I really like that. And then the miniatures. I'm in love with the whole line that they're doing for this. And I'm really happy to continue to see what else they do and what other scenes. And then, if depending on, figure out where in the world I'm going to put all of them for sure. The only thing that I wasn't too crazy on, I said the apron and the mittens, because of the fact of I just don't like homey things. I'm a collector, so I like collectible things I can go and either hang in my room or put up on my shelves and stuff like that. So that's really why I'm not too crazy on it, but it is really nice. The bookmark, I like it, but the thing is, I don't read books. I'm an avid reader. I read a lot. So I don't really, since I do read a lot, but I read on my Kindle, because in the old days, when you were a reader, you'd have to, especially when you were almost done with one book, you'd have to carry another one. I like to automatically start a new book, especially while I'm traveling. That's when I read, and I hated having to carry two books at one time, especially when I was almost done with one, and then I wanted to make sure I had another one to start. So I got a Kindle because it's so much easier to have all your books in one, and all together you can automatically read in 2 seconds and everything like that. So I don't use actual books to read, so I have to see what I do with that one. My sister did want that one as well, so maybe I'll be nice and I'll give it to her. We'll see. But overall, I really did like this this box. I'm excited for the next one, which is Phoebe Halliwell. The only thing that kind of bothered me is this April box, and they didn't ship the box until the end of April. So I think the last ones kind of was earlier. And then, even though it's April box, you normally expect when for subscription boxes to get it at least in the beginning to the mid of the month. But this one didn't really come into the end of the month. I think actually the last day of the month. Yeah, on literally the last day of the month, this arrives. So hopefully they work on that one because you wait so long for boxes. So now I have July, so I have a good few months until I get my next box. So hopefully that one comes early. We'll have to see about that. But overall, I'm really happy with it, and I'm excited for the next one. I will be continuing this series, which I'm happy about because I love charms, and it's so hard when it's hard to find things for it. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for joining me and for watching this. If you want to see what's in the past boxes, at the end of the video, there will be on the screen, there will be something you can click to go to a playlist with all the other boxes, videos for the boxes, so you guys check that out. I also do other things, like I do Harry Potter, which is the main thing on this channel, and you'll see some charm things as well, and I'm going to continue to try to add more of that in it because it is something that I love to death. And I will be posting my first video soon on Disney, and I want to try to do more Disney. So it is a broad thing, but I do have a bunch of things already, and excited to show you guys. If you want to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button so you can be aware whenever I post a video. I tend to do it at the beginning of the week, but depending on it's not, I don't have an exact day. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.